How's it going, guys? Welcome. Another Thursday live. Oh my word, it's absolutely toasty in this room. Yeah, I just noticed on my chat, I've still got that little symbol from the other week. With that little translating thing. I'm going to have to Google it and see what that's all about. Super confusing. But yeah, how's it going, BBA? How's it going, Kevin? Welcome, guys. Yeah, I know we've got a few more coming tonight, but yeah, we are fractionally ahead of schedule. Although I am thinking the quicker I start, the quicker I get finished. So yeah, it's not going to be a long one tonight. I've got 2 parcels to open and we're going to get a bunch of names for the giveaway. Other than that, I'm going to dip as soon as possible. How's it going, Stag? Welcome, bro. Yeah, sorry about the live last week as well, guys. Literally for the last couple of weeks, I've been working outside almost every single day. And I've just been absolutely cooking in the sun. And then the last thing I want to do when I get home is to sit in a really hot room and just sweat even worse. Because we found out the other week when I got my fan on, it interferes with the mic. And it, it just means I can't have the fan on. So it is an absolute sweat box. So not good at all. Right, what we're going to do, we will give it a few seconds just to get everyone in. Although, if they want to be part of the early bird group, they got to be on the ball. So we will quickly just work out how many names we're going to get tonight for the giveaway. Which I think as of earlier, we were 23 subs away. So let me very quickly just get the numbers. And then we'll do the early bird. And then we'll start picking out some winners. How's it going, Ice Stack Gold? Welcome, bro. Welcome to the live, mate. Right, so tonight we are going to do double because we missed out on last week's. But tonight, let's see what we are after. Hopefully not too much because that means I can do a nice and short stream. It is slowing. What are we at? I'm going to say it's going to stop on 3. Could be 5. And it looks like it's 3. Oh, it's taking its time. There we go. Right, we got 3 for that. So, yeah, we'll double down on that one and make that... Where am I going to? Main camera. We'll make that 6 names tonight. I have got a slight... what am I trying to say? Oh, my words are all fried at the minute. I can't even think what I'm trying to think. Apology. Probably a good one. Slight apology. I haven't yet done all the names for last week's live or the week before. So I need to watch through the whole live and get everyone's names and update the list. So we are slightly behind on the list. But yeah, it's just been too hot to do anything. Right, so first then, we got the early bird. So because BBA was number 1, I want to see, and I will just quickly set it up. Oh, technically 2 of you's already got it in there. I want to see BBA in the chat because he was number 1. And that will be your entry into the giveaway. How's it going, Jax, man? Welcome, bro. Yeah, I think that's an easy early bird word, is literally whoever gets first place gets their name shouted out. There's only a couple of you, so literally it's going to be like a 1 in 3, 1 in 4 chance, 1 in 5. Yeah, Silver Stag and Ice Stacks and BBA have already got their name in there. So quickly chuck in BBA into the chat. And we'll see who we're going to pull for the first name of the evening. Have we still got Kevin? Kevin and Jax, Big Green's in as well. How's it going, bro? If everyone just quickly chucks in BBA, because I want to keep it for the very first few people that's in the very start of the live. And then that's a good incentive for everyone to get in nice and early. If not, we will run with 4. Are we all done? Right, so first up then, mate. Yeah, see. 1 in 4 chance. Ice that gold. Congratulations, bro. I will add your name to the list. No clue how many entries you got as of yet, but we are slowly keeping a tally. I think Nessie and BBA both have 4 or 5. But yeah, we will keep on top of that throughout the evening. How's it going, Shiny, mate? You literally just missed the early bird, man. By a few seconds. But it's all good, bro. We're going to get another 6 tonight, so it shouldn't be too bad. Although we are going to quick fire away through it tonight because it's too hot to be doing anything. We got Bjorn as well. How's it going, bro? Alright, so first up then, I'm going to have to... I ain't got to do it with that one. I will black out the envelope on this one just to play safe. But yeah, at some point, I am going to do like a live 50p hunt, because I've got a stack of 50p's to get through. And then, yeah, we will do some other bits and pieces on the evenings as well. I still got that tin of coins that I got off my nan to go through. Yeah, and I need to just get a load of stuff done. Let me just quickly squiz all this out, because I don't want to be leaking anyone's info. Right, I have no idea what this is. I don't know if this is for me. I don't know if it's for the giveaway. Same again, if you do donate to the giveaway prize, you instantly get like added to the list. So you get 1 life on the wheel when we do the giveaway. So potentially this is for the giveaway bundles, but I'm not sure. Hopefully we'll have some letters or something explaining what we've got. Right, so first up, I see sweets, so that is always a good start. And we got stickers as well. Oh mate, it's Froggy Hordes. Yeah, so we got Froggy Horde stickers. So he's actually already, is that going to zoom in? No, my camera's just froze on me. Okay, that didn't like the zoom then, for whatever reason. Yeah, so we got some Froggy Horde stickers. I'm guessing this is just for me, because there's no big prizes, just a load of little stickers. Quickly we'll blitz through these ones. That's actually kind of jokes. Little frog chewing on a stick. Yeah, I don't know if it is just the temperature of my room, but my camera has been playing up the last couple of days. Got a little tiny glittery one, or I say couple of days, couple of weeks even. What else we got? Just loads and loads of frog stickers for the Froggy Hordes. Got a feeling that's the, yeah, that is the original one. Yeah, so Froggy has already entered into the giveaway. He's donated into the bundle. So I've got a whole chip bundle to add to the thing. As well as that though, we have got a couple of sweets. So that'll go down nicely in a minute. And then by the looks of it, he's also done a new chip design. Edward, how's it going, bro? Are we two? So is that double-sided? Yeah, that's the same design on both sides. And then we have another one there as well. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you so much, mate. As soon as I get my second poker chip design done, I will be sending a bunch out. So I'll get you on the list for a chip as soon as they are made. At the moment, I literally have a single. This is my very last poker chip for that one. Potentially I'm going to get some more of those made, and I will possibly get a whole new run of the next design if I do it this time around. And then as soon as we do the giveaways, I'm having a giveaway chip that the only way you get that chip is if you win the giveaway prize. At the moment we're doing 5 bundles, Although there may be some mini prizes throughout the evening, and then that's another way of getting the chip. But basically, you're going to have to win one, is how you get that one. But yeah, that's really cool. Thank you so much, dude. And I will put them over in the chip pile. I have got, well, actually saying that, while we're doing the live, I'll stick them out on the stand. I have got another poker chip stand that I was using, but Brits and Soz made me this one, and now it's kind of dominating my backdrop. So I don't have a huge amount of room for much else. I'll stick one of his stickers up as well. But yeah, I will try to get all the others, because literally at the moment I've got like 3 stacks of all these just poker chips for days, just all over the shop at the minute. Right, I'll tell you what then, just as good a time as any, let me get another word going. Seems as he did give me a prize, or sent me down a poker chip. Right, where are we to? Would help if I could spell. Right, so do that one. Right, that's live. Right, so what I want to see in the chat then, people, quickly chuck in Froggy. Mr. E, how's it going, bro? Just in time, mate. Yeah, if everyone chucks Froggy in the chat, that'll be the word for the first giveaway pool. Yeah, unfortunately tonight, no rums for me. I'm trying to be good. So, on energy, wow, that's really contradicting. I'm trying to be good and I'm on energy drinks, but yeah, no rum today, unfortunately. I'll try and hold out until we do the live. When we do the giveaway, I'll treat myself to some rum. Although that could be a really bad thing, because I might get really messy then, because I've not drank for weeks. Right, we've got 8 people in the giveaway. Is that all said and done? I don't know how many people we got in the thing. Yeah, to be fair, Shiny, rum probably is better for me than energy drinks, to be honest. Yeah, it was just a last minute call, mate, because I've got nothing to drink whatsoever. Get that glare off that backboard. That's the only one criticism with that. Is literally where Brits and Soz made that. He's got a shiny sticker on the back, so it glares up like crazy as soon as you put the light on it. Oh, I think we're all done at 8. Yeah. So if I quickly get a name, last chance, people, Froggy in the chat. Let's go then. Right, Big Green Stacker. Congratulations, bro. That's another entry. I have 1 can of energy drink a week on a Tuesday. Mate, now that's got me questioning why on a Tuesday. What's the meaning behind that? Or was that your very energetic day? I must admit, for me, dude, like literally tonight, I got home from work a little while ago. I fired up the computer. I literally sat in my chair and I contemplated on going to sleep for a bit. I was absolutely shattered. I am every night, mate, to be totally honest. But yeah, like yesterday, like obviously I've kind of briefly mentioned I'm doing a lot of work for my sister at the minute. Go around your mates on a Tuesday. It's the only day. Oh, okay, yeah, cool, man. Yeah, so I'm doing a lot of work for my sister, trying to help her get her house up together. And like literally yesterday I finished work and then went straight to hers, and I was there until like 8:30 last night, 9 o'clock. So yeah, pretty crazy at the times at the moment. Yeah, I'm like literally working 7 days a week. So 0 rest for me. How's it going, Jamie? Welcome, bro. Jamie, quickly. Oh mate, I can't, for whatever reason I keep messing up this spelling. Jamie, slap Froggy in the chat. Because I am going to pull another name for Froggy, because he's just sent me out a little parcel. And then I'll get you in on this one, mate. Because that saves me having to make up a whole new word. I can just rerun it. Barabada, welcome, bro. Yeah, dude, if you can chuck Froggy in the chat as well, man. And you get your entry, potential entry into the giveaway. So yeah, how is everyone anyway? You guys all good? Alright, Jamie Frost. Quickly chuck Froggy in, dude. I want to wait for Jamie, but I don't want to hold out too much longer. Might have to call it, Jamie. We're going to have, there is going to be like 4 more names tonight, so even if you miss this one, it's not too bad. Right, last and final chance, Mr. Frost. Quickly chuck Froggy. Trying to hold out for him, but it's not happening, I don't think. Although saying that, it's like super early in the morning for him, so potentially going to get himself a coffee. Right. Mr. E, congratulations, bro. You also get your name added to the wheel. East End Dave, welcome, buddy. Just missed that as well. But yeah, what we'll do, like I say, it's not going to be a late one tonight. I'm absolutely cooking. You probably see it on my arms in a minute. I start like literally just sweating like crazy because it's super, super hot now. Got Nerd as well. Welcome, bro. Right, let's move over to the next one. Got nothing on here that I'd need to hide. So it should be good to put on camera. Same again. I don't know what this one is. So I don't know if this is for me or if this is for the giveaway. I'm going to say it's for me. It's a singular chip. Mate. Oh, okay. I know who that is. Oh, that's actually really cool on the back, man. So yeah, this is where are we to? We gotta zoom in. Well, that's is that back to front for you guys? Because that looks back to front for me, Adam. Have I been showing it all back to front? There you go. There we go. Yep, there we go. Right, yeah, Tony Tank. I just went to read it and I was like, what the hell? Be the best, Copper. Yeah, so he's... I'm trying to think what his... Oh, yeah, I know what it is. Yes, he's got a different handle in YouTube. It's John Clayton. Tony Tank. Yeah, no, we was chatting about a few bits over in Stackers, and I helped him out with a couple of things. And he said he was going to get some poker chips. Yeah, that side's really cool, man. I do like that. The Union Jack and everything. Yeah, sorry guys, you should have said about it being reversed. I'm like a million miles away, so I did not spot that one. I've got G-Star as well. Welcome, buddy. Yeah, so that's me all caught up on Mel. Same again, if you guys have ever got anything you want to send down, feel free to chuck it in the PO box. And same again, if you add to the giveaway bundle, you instantly get an entry into that giveaway. But yeah, I do need to at some point go through every single video and get everything out into one massive pile so I can kind of work out what we've got. Because I've got a pile of coins which is just a muddle of coins. So I don't know which ones are which. The original little giveaway box in the back down here, that's full to the brim. And then I've got like 2 other boxes. Yeah, I've got 2 other boxes that's just absolutely jam-packed with goodies. So genuinely don't even know exactly how much we've got. Yeah, until I start breaking it down and working out and putting it in front of me, I can go, okay, this is how much, and then start divvying out into the little giveaway bundles. But something I will do, and it won't be tonight, obviously I've been doing a little copper stash. So at some point we're going to do a guess the weight of copper, because this thing is absolutely jam-packed now. If I can open it. Yeah, I didn't have very much in there, and then what I started doing is making it into like really small bits, and then you can actually fit more in there. So I don't know how much that is. I need to weigh it. But once I've weighed it, we're going to do guess the weight, and then the first person to put the correct weight in will win a prize. We do also have, and this is also, yeah, possibly shy. I have no clue, but I genuinely don't know. So I have to find out at some point. And then as well as that, we have some Mr. Hordian. He sent over some gold backs. So we got some gold backs that we can do something with at some point as well. I did have a little idea for those. But as to whether we're going to be able to do that still, I don't know. But failing that, that's going to be something which will be something that we'll be doing in the future. So I've got 3 gold backs there to add to some bundles or do something fun with. Oh mate, honestly, well, obviously I do it with work, so yeah, still the same PO box, mate. It's it's always down in the description, dude, if ever you want it. I think it's on the about page and in every video description. But what's the clearest one? Probably that one. But yeah, if anyone did want to send anything and they were unsure, let's get a zoom in on that. Yeah, PO Box 5676 Street BA60EQ. Yeah, that's the old PO Box. So yeah, I'm gonna keep that current, so that'll just keep going until I give up YouTube, basically. But yeah, so for the time being, that will forever be my PO Box. Who else we got? We got Robot in as well. How's it going, buddy? Right, so what I'll do then, we'll quickly get another. Let me close this word down and we'll get a new word going. But yeah, I've got a few ideas that we can do for the future lives. I just got to get everything all set up and get this main giveaway out of the way and everything as well. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, mate. Right, so thank you to Tony for sending out a little parcel. We will give him a little bit of love by putting Tony in the chat. I think you can do all lowercase, it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying, Bjorn. You literally sidetracked with all this other words and stuff. Yeah, where I'm doing like work with like cables and bits and pieces, I get no end of like little like offcuts and just random pieces like hold on. Like just random pieces of cable, which is actually a bit chunky. That's like 10 mil worth. Yeah, whenever I'm working, I just like find a bit or snip off a bit or whatever when I'm making off my connections. So yeah, it all goes in the pocket and then been stripping it down for that. But yeah, I've got a whole stack of copper pipe that I've ripped out of my sister's house. It's basically the it was the old gas pipe. How's it going, West Texas Stacker? Welcome, buddy. Mate, if you slap Tony in the chat, I know it's like really weird because everyone's just spamming Tony. But trust me, put Tony in the chat, mate, to get your name added into... Oh, mate, why? Hold on. We might have to redo this thing. Oh, yeah. Don't get me wrong, Robert. It was with permission. Yeah, we ripped out an old gas heater from the bedroom and there was like all the gas main running to it. So it was all completely dead. It was all safe. For whatever reason, that word is not working. Let me... All right, we're going to redo it. Occasionally it does mess up. What we're going to do, because we're talking about it, we are going to slap copper in the chat and see if that do Tony Tank. Yeah, Tony Tank maybe would have worked. There we go. Robots in, Silver Serpent, Shiny, Edward, Jamie, Bjorn, BBA. Yeah, that's it. We got it working. I don't know why it does it. Occasionally it's just every now and again a single word will just mess up. And we've had it where people like are spamming it and they're the only person that can't enter. My work safety guy said get rid of all the extension cords. Oh, there we go. Absolutely sorted, man. So what, did you actually melt those down yourself? Yeah, in all fairness, I did do like, or I say I did do, I've done what BBA was doing, like sorting out all his change. Although the difference is, I was using this magnet and BBA's got a blimmin' magnet fishing magnet. It's still pretty strong, but nothing like what BBA had. Where are we to? Install fire alarms and take home a few bits. Yeah, well, this is it, man. Oh, that's really cool, dude. See, this is something that I'm in the process of trying to suss myself. Mate, I actually do have a magnet fishing magnet. I got a whole kit that I picked up ages and ages ago through one of my reviews. And it's just there waiting to go off and be used. I've just not had the time or the whatever to get out and actually do much with it. Trouble is, though, I can guarantee like I will get like rubbish, but you never know. You never know. Right, we got 12 users in the chat. Let's quickly go with this one. Choose a winner. Ice Stack Gold. I think is that the second one of the evening. I think that is your second one of the evening, mate. Congratulations. Well, yeah, this is it, mate. They are like insanely strong. But yeah, literally, every time same again. Like we're at a day and age now where not a lot of people, certainly in the UK, use cash. So the trouble is, 9 times out of 10, everyone just uses the card and they just tap the card down. And it's like, I don't know, I don't tend to use cash like I used to. And it's like, that's why I struggle with the 50p's, because I just never come across them. When I do ever get change, I never get the decent ones. Yeah, a bit of a nightmare, really. Saying that, though, I have got, and I still need to go through them. Is it in there? Yeah, I literally have 6 or 7 bags of 50p's to go through. I should just do it because it's not gaining me any interest or profits just sat in a blimmin' coin tub. Well, yeah, this is it, BBA, mate. Cash is definitely king. And the trouble is, ever since, and this is like, if you start going down rabbit holes and conspiracy theories, this is why a lot of people said like they were pushing this whole like lockdowns and like COVID and everything, because they're trying to pull people out of that system. Yeah, because a lot during lockdown or like the whole pandemic, whatever, they weren't even accepting cash. Do you know what I mean? It's just absolutely crazy. But they can't tax you if they don't know what you got, which is why they want it to all be like digital, so they can trace everything. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those, man. Like it is convenient, and I do appreciate just being able to tap and go. But yeah, the trouble is, it's like it's kind of forcing you down that thing. Yeah, tracing tax, 100%, mate. How's it going, Emerald? Welcome, buddy. Yeah, this I don't know. The trouble is, it's one of those where, like, realistically, and same again, it's probably not the best place, but I always use cash at the barbers because they just love cash. Everyone's gonna go Turkish barbers, is it? But yeah, they always prefer cash, which suits me. But yeah, like even if you just go to the bank and go, I want money, and they're like, they don't accept. Do you know what I mean? You have to give them a reason why you want money, especially if it's large amounts. Yeah, it's kind of a joke, really. I have to pick my words carefully because it was going to be a P take, and I know Nessie's going to jump in the chat and demand 50p or a pound in the pot. Yeah, well, this is it, dude. Like, you can, like, certainly if you're buying a car and you go, it's £1,000, would you take 900 cash? Sometimes you can get a little bit of wiggle room if you've got cash. Certainly with shops, some credit cards, there's fees and stuff like that. And then it's like, do you know what I mean? And then obviously you can go the tax as well. Like if it's cash, it's kind of under the table. I know with my very first purchases of like 4.9s and stuff, I got that 10-ounce stacker, that stacker bar, sorry. And I got the, what did I get? I got a half sovereign and a full sovereign. This is at different times. But that guy only deals with cash. He buys in with cash and he sells with cash. And he doesn't do anything over the table. It's all under the table stuff. Potentially is a tax thing, like, do you know what I mean? But the trouble is, like, I had to go to the post office to get money out the bank. And then they were going, oh, you're allowed this amount of money. And it's like, well, it better be. It was like, I think it was like 450 I pulled out. But there's like a £500 limit in the post office or something stupid. I don't know, it's just ridiculous, mate. Like you go to work, you're in your own cash, but then you're not allowed to potentially even take it out to spend. There you go. Silver Serpent says they charge an extra 5% for paying with cards. Yeah, Shiny saying it's rare for them to use cash. Almost all transactions online. Yeah, so if you're doing it online, do you know what I mean? Then obviously you've got to do cards and stuff. Yeah, nerd, it makes me laugh. It's yours. But it's true though. But same again, and I honestly think it is partly to push you into digital currency, and then ultimately it's to track where you're spending your money and keeping on tabs of all the taxes. Oh, Demolition Man. Yes, mate. Wesley Snipes, isn't it? Is it Wesley Snipes? I think it is. I do remember the movie, though. Trying to make us use using cashless convenient. Yeah, 100%, mum. Yeah, that's ancient, though, isn't it? Jeez, what did you say it was? 1990s. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Oh, is it Sly and Rodman? So it wasn't. I was miles off then. How do you use the shells? The shells? What ones are those? What are you on about, nerd? I'm confused. Right. Let me quickly do another word quickly while we're waiting. I definitely missed something. Yeah, G-Star saying shells in the loo. Stack Gold saying the 3 seashells. Right, hold on. So Silver Serpent, have you been fined 1 credit for your violation of verbal? No, mate. Why? What did I say? I probably should. To be fair, I've caught myself a couple of times, a few lives back. Oh, okay, yeah. In all fairness, though, that's where we're going, isn't it? They're gonna, but yeah, with the way Nessie is, mate, that yeah, that ain't a million miles away, mate. To be fair. Although, where is Nessie? I don't even know where Nessie is. To be fair, she's missing out because BBA is trying to take #1 spot. Yeah, mate. To be fair, I did watch it growing up as a kid, but it was yonks ago now, man. Yeah, 90s is a long time ago. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought it was 19. No, it must have been throughout the 90s. Because I remember watching it, but I wasn't. I would have been like teenager-ish age, I would imagine. Just rewatched a few days ago. Yeah, I must admit, you can't beat some classic movies, man. I know the one that I always 1993. Yeah, so I still would have been in school. I didn't get out of school until I was 98, I think. 98, 99. Yeah, I must admit, one film that I always, like, every time it pops up, I always just get glued to it, and that's Back to the Future. I absolutely love that movie, man. And that's why, and I don't even know where it's to, so I don't even know why I'm looking for it. That's why I love my little Back to the Future round. Right. What we'd do, let me do, we get another word going quickly, and then we'll start trying to slowly wind things down, because I don't want to be too late tonight. Because literally, I don't know, you can't see it because you can't see me, but I am absolutely cooking. I don't actually know what I've done with my thermometer thing, but somewhere in this room I've got it and it tells me what the temp is. And it's not good. It wouldn't be too bad if I could have the fan on, but every time the fan's on, it cuts my mic out. Alright, what are we going to do for our word then, people? I'll tell you what. We do, see if that works. Alright, since we're talking about Back to the Future, we do Marty. Marty McFly. Yeah, 37 for Jamie. Yeah, Jamie, literally a little while ago. Oh, there she is. Nessie, how's it going? Quickly chuck Marty in the chat for your entry. BBA said he's going to nick your #1 spot. We've got Glass Fellow as well. Welcome, bro. Yeah, literally the other week, mate. I stayed up Oh, I stayed up until like 6 a.m. and like genuinely my room was still 34 degrees at 6 a.m. in the morning. It's horrible, mate, honestly. I have found a way to combat it though, in the form of a blanket fort. It sounds absolutely crazy, but it does work. Yeah, basically just like I've got a sheet in such a way where it's like a little dome over me and I've just like blast cold air straight into it. So I'm in a cocoon of cold air. Right, are we all done at 15? Barabada, congratulations, mate. You get your entry. Same again, I don't ask me how many entries anyone's got. I'm a whole live behind. Yeah, we will. Oh, did you miss that one, Mister? Yeah, dude. Chuck Marty in, and we can rerun it. We can get another one this time as well. Save getting another word up together. Yeah, I was saying earlier, we're literally a whole live behind on my list. So I need to go through and update everything. And then eventually, I'll tell you what I'll do. Once I get my poker chips and stickers for the giveaway done, I will set BBA's army loose. Because I know for a fact he's only got to do one shout out and then we're literally going to be at 1700. So yeah, so potentially give it a couple more weeks and then we'll do that if we haven't got there. All right, has everyone chucked Marty in the chat? Because I'm going to rerun it. If you've already put it, you don't have to put it again. Robot Toaster, congratulations, mate. Right, so I've already lost track on how many we got. I don't know if we got to do 2 or 3, but we'll do 3 for good measures. And then we'll do that in a little bit, and then I'm going to call it because I am absolutely cooking. And I don't want to be in this room very long if I can help it. Yeah, I did record a 50p video a couple of weeks ago, and I've yet to edit it. And we're also at the end of the month, and I've got a whole stocks video to do as well. So, yeah, all fun and games. Oh, is that... No, surely not Robot. Let me have a look. 1700 giveaway list. Bearing in mind, if you won last week, I haven't got that in this list. Barabada's definitely got 1 in there. 2 in there. Yeah, Robot, you got 1, mate. Yeah, Robot, you've minimum got one other entry. So yeah, no, that's cool, man. Yeah, no, to be like honestly, Shiny mate, the reason why I prefer the lives is because there's no editing. I just click live, just ramble a load of nonsense for an hour or 2, and then that's it. We're done. The trouble with me, because I've got like ADHD and stuff, I really like kick myself and try to like fine tune it, and then I'll edit it, I'll render it, I'll upload it, give it a final watch through, and be like, oh, I missed something. Then delete it, go back through the video, re-render it, upload. Oh, mate, it takes me forever to get anything done. But yeah, as well as that, I'm also working full time, and then I've got my side hustle, and I got my, oh mate, it's just non-stop, mate. And then the last couple of months, I've been working 7 days a week doing weekends at my sister's. Yeah, so that's what we were saying earlier. So yeah, when it was, did I have permission? I don't know if I finished the story, but yeah, basically we were ripping out an old gas heater. So the main gas got capped off, and then all the pipework running to the heaters, that all needs chopping out. So I've been slowly taking it out as I've been going through the rooms. So yeah, God knows how much copper I've got. See if I can get a photo. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. Although potentially, if I got it on the computer, let me have a look, see if I've even got it. Yeah, believe it or not, there was a guy in the screenshots. If not, I might have to send it to myself and then I can capture it. Yeah, there was a guy that where we were working to, and he does like full blown like pours for a living. And it's like proper like statues and like bronzes and all this kind of stuff. And he's offered for me to come down and like have a watch and have a play, and I do not think I've got it. Definitely got it on my phone. But yeah, potentially I could possibly get down and see him and get some stuff done. Well, minimum, just like learn how he does it and what to do and everything else. But see if I can find this picture quick. But yeah, same again, like I come across it on a daily basis, so it's not like I'm having to go out of my way to get anything. Where the hell is it? Oh, I'll tell you what I could do, actually. Oh, no, there we go. That'll do nicely, right. Yeah, give me 2 secs and then I can nick that from Facebook. And I can show you guys. Yeah, so it's going to be something like this. Not necessarily exactly. Yeah, you can tell me what you think. Right, so there's that save. Let me quickly just fire this up into this. Properties. Yeah, so it's gonna be something like that. I don't know about weights or anything like that, but yeah, potentially I was thinking about like doing some pours, doing some like little copper bars. Yeah, I was like playing around with a few little, you know what I mean? Obviously the colors, I'm not going to be able to do the colors because it's going to be on copper. That's just what AI kind of come up with, but yeah, potentially, because like, obviously, like I say, I have a lot of copper. God knows how much is in there, but yeah, I've got, genuinely, I've got like a few kilos of pipe and cables and stuff in the car where I've just been ripping it out on this job. Yeah, the fact that this guy does like full-blown statues and stuff, like literally I could do anything I want, really. Like he does like, unlike how like a lot of people kind of do their stuff where they like 3D print and then they put it into the sand and then they pour the mold, whatever, or pour the relief, whatever, into the sand, do like sand pours. Like the way he does it is he does I forget what it's called now, wax loss wax, whatever it is, where you basically you make a mold of the design, then you pour it in wax, then you cover it in like plaster, then you fire the plaster, which then melts out the wax, then you replace the wax with your metal of choice, lost wax, there we go. Yeah, and then you smash off the plaster, and then you've got like whatever it is you've designed underneath. I tell you what, what I might be able to show you, because I have actually got some of his work. I sent it to sell for. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, he does like crazy stuff. Where did I send it to? This is trouble when you start chatting with people for ages. Stuff gets lost. Can I just do media? Yeah, I can. That'll make life a million times easier. There we go. Boom. Right. Save that. How's it going, mate? Dude, I got your poker chip. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I didn't realise you sent... I knew you said you were going to send me out a poker chip, man, but... Although, your name's cursed, mate. I tried to put Tony in the chat and it wouldn't take it for, a giveaway thing. Alright, here we go. Let's get that one sent out. And then... Yeah, welcome to the live, mate. Yeah, we're not going to be too much longer. I'm literally just winding things down a little bit. We are going to get like three more names for the giveaway. Yeah, so literally, right, so this guy that I'm talking about, he literally makes all sorts of stuff. And one of the things he started making was an electric guitar. And he ended up making that look. Put that in the center. But yeah, I don't know if you can see that very like clearly, but he's like he's engraved it and there's all like maple leaves or whatever it is all over it. Crazy, mate. But yeah, he's like really good at his craft. And yeah, potentially I can get some pointers off of him. Might even let me use his foundry as well, his little forge and stuff. But you never know, right? Oh yeah, Barabad. Now that's got my interest. Yeah, I don't know I can't forget who it was now, but there's like a really well-known musician, and the guy, because he's made a few of those guitars, and the guy said, "Oh my god, that's one of the best sounding guitars that I've ever played. If you'll give me one of your guitars, like I'll give you a shout out kind of deal." And he was like, "Nope." I don't know how much it cost, but they're like thousands upon thousands of pounds. Like multiple thousands. So yeah, so God knows, but yeah, it is pretty cool though. Wow, okay. So yeah, John Clayton, I got 2 kilos of silver yesterday. There was a lot of half crowns and florins and about 200 sixpences. And a King George and Queen Mary medal from 1911. That's absolutely crazy, mate. Because, yeah, that's quite a fair old bit of silver, mate. So how do you get about doing that then, man? Is it like literally just going on eBay and like browsing, or are you going through like auction houses, or like surely you're not metal detecting all that? But that's really cool, man. Right, let's get the final words going for this evening. Can't even read, man. Could do a guitar body with the copper you've got. Yeah, to be honest, there's so much work that goes into that. I don't think he would hold my hand through that process. But You have an antique dealer who brings about 1 to 3 kilos every week or so. Pretty damn cool, mate. Yeah, if you got friends in the right places, man, you're well away. So is that typically what you stack then? Is it like just pre-decimal, just whatever you can get your hands on, or do you do a mix of everything? Yeah, like Nessie said, be fun going through it all. I can send photos. I mean, yeah, in all fairness, dude, if you want to drop me a DM, if you want to flex on all of us with all your coins, yeah, I can chuck it in the chat, mate. Probably shouldn't like screen grab from Discord. Yeah, I'm more than happily save the image and pop it back up on the live. Yeah, because I must admit, that's like the guy. That's like the guy where I bought my 10-ounce Scottsdale stacker. He does basically he buys and sells a lot of stuff, but everything he sells it spot. So like he buys it under spot and he sells it spot. So he makes his little cut, and then yeah, basically anyone that buys off him, you can get like some really good deals off of him. Yeah, that's literally my luck, G-Star. Find half a brick. Yeah, go magnet fishing, and you attach it to the screw that's screwed into the brick. But yeah, if you can find them, man, like there's certain people, do you know what I mean? Because not being funny, the antique dealer probably, if you needed to get rid of it, would just send it to the refiners. So yeah, so if you're willing to take it off of his hands, then he'll obviously do you a good deal. Yeah, sounds like you got a good little business deal going on there in the background, mate. Right, what were you doing, John, mate? Were you actually sending something over? Because I might have to... Bjorn wins. There you go, I got Discord open. Right. Well, I tell you what, I'm not even going to ask the question. Let's go... Seems his Bjorn wins with his whole brick that I want to see. And careful with your spelling, people. I want to see brick in the chat. Yeah, we get some names going. Yeah, Jamie, have you still not found that coin then? Yeah, Jamie hid a coin in his garden, and then is that right in saying, dude? You buried a coin and then you couldn't find it. Yeah, there is that robot. I'm not asking questions, but all right, we all done it. 16 people. I genuinely don't know how many we got in the chat, so yeah, it disappeared. Mate, we're gonna have to get you a little metal. Dude, all you gotta do is just buy one of those little kids one, because that'll still work. Just get a cheap one, mate, and have a little walk around the garden. Right, 16 users then. Let's get a winner for this one. Mate, Bjorn is the winner with Brick. What the hell? Some people are going to say that's rigged. Sent me some pictures. Right, okay, mate. Oh, dude, you changed your name again? I'm sure that's not what your name was when we first started the conversation. Wow. Okay. How are we gonna do this? I'll tell you what I'll do. Just so I'm not having to load up a whole bunch of pictures. Oh, what am I doing? Hold on. Let me just screenshot that. I'm gonna screenshot that one. There we go. Yeah, what's that single one? Is that you're on about King and the Queen? That's actually really cool, dude, to be honest. Right, let me chuck these in the chat. Where are we to? We want to be on that screen. Properties. Oh, that's gone super tiny. What the hell? There we go. Yeah, so there's one of John's pictures. That's crazy, dude. Coins 4 days. So what's this then, mate? Is this literally everything you recently got, like this week, yeah? And then that was the other one as well. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. That's this week. Wow, that's crazy, mate. Yeah, dude, that's yeah, quite a fair old bit of blimmin' silver there, man. Yeah, I must admit, obviously, I've kind of played it very sensible with the whole silver. So, I've been stacking now for 2 years. At the very beginning, it like genuinely, I was buying coins, £25 a coin for like maples and Britannias and things like that. And for the first 12 months, the price never moved. Going into the second year, and it was slowly creeping up. And then I was kind of like, because the spot price was like, it literally was just flatlined. So I kind of slowed right up on the silver and stopped buying. And then it started to move again. I was like, oh, this is okay. And I started buying some silver from like 30 up to 45. And then when it started going a bit crazy with the price, I kind of paused. And then before I knew it, it went 50, 60, 70, 80. And I was like, yeah, I'm not buying at 80. But now it's literally just on the downward trend again. So I did buy some recently. That's the most, is it the most expensive? I'm trying to think, because I did buy a couple coins off a shiny little while, well, quite a while back now. But yeah, I think the ones I recently bought are the most expensive. But that was like £60 a coin, I think. Something like that. But yeah, it's just crazy, man. Like, but yeah, so yeah, hopefully by you buying bulk like that, you get a really good deal, man. But yeah, I've barely bought any silver in, like, certainly in the last 12 months, I've not bought a lot. I don't know. It's hard to do it, man. It's like the trouble is, I'm trying. Obviously, we're all trying to protect our wealth. We're all trying to save up for things. The trouble I've got is I'm trying to save up for a house. So any money that I've got in there needs to be a quick flip. I don't want to be sitting on something for 5-10 years. And while the price is going down, it's not necessarily helping me. Not necessarily helping me get to my target and my goals. Yeah, I must admit, Jamie, those coins, those little bars are cool, man. 9 grams of silver, about £40. But I love them. The same again, though, mate. Like, not being funny, that's something that you're not necessarily getting into because it's an investment. You're getting into it because you love it. So, do you know what I mean? What are we now? We're about one. I genuinely don't know. 120, 130 a gram. I know, mate. Yeah, bless him, man. Where is he? Silver. No. Oh, it's because it's not on full screen. That's why it's messing up. Yeah, 139 a gram. So, yeah, don't listen to YouTube, mate. Yeah, I've learned that the hard way many a time, many years ago. Yeah, everything on YouTube, it's like, in the next 12 months, it's going to the moon. And I give you all these wild, crazy prices, like silver at £1,000 an ounce. And yeah, basically, the majority of people that say stuff's going to the moon are the people that hold a lot of that stuff and they want their price to go up so they can sell out and pull the rug from under you. Yeah, John, basically, mate, as long as you've got everything documented, so you've not got no secret stashes that no one knows about, put things in place where, like, where to sell, who to speak to, things like that, man, you'll be fine, mate. But yeah, I do know the feeling. I had to explain to my nephew quite a few years ago about crypto. I was like, mate, if I die, this is this is how you recover. This is where it's hidden to. This is this. Yeah. Mr. E pays more for coins with dragons. Same again though. That's obviously that's your interest. So, do you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, back to like what Nerd was saying. That was super sad with Stephen, man. Bless his soul, mate. Little Stephen in the background. The only thing that was good with that whole situation was that he made good with his brother before he passed. So I know they hadn't spoke for years, and then obviously they did patch things up. Yeah, all the more reason for us to live for the moment, not to wait on things, man. I tell you what though, that is a very good word. You're gonna have to copy though, because it is, as you may or may not know. Oh, 3s for ease. Yeah, copy and paste this one, people, because you will not get it right if it's not spelled correctly. Stephen, 3 for ease. We got Nerd in there. Yeah, you know, honestly, he's a really good guy, man. I got some bargains off him as well. And a couple of the coins I got that did have dragons. It was a year of the dragons. They've been put back for my nieces. Well, my 2 nieces and my nephew. So that's a separate side stack for them. Although, admittedly, I didn't really add much more to it after the fact. Just because it got too expensive. But yeah, it's crazy because that's been almost a year now, isn't it? I want to say it was around this time last year. It's crazy how quick time flies, man. Right, 14 in the giveaway. Stephen, freeze for ease. Slap it in the chat. I think we've got to do 2 more. Yeah, it's the same again there. It's one of those from the very get-go. I've always been like CGT everything. Just because I know when it comes time to sell, it's just so much easier to get rid of CGT and there's no taxes, there's no stress. But yeah, it is what it is, man. Selling your fancy rounds for gold, that's the perfect move because obviously gold is way, way better in my opinion. Although it is only my opinion. On the flip side, because this is kind of where I come unstuck, because back, like I was saying, the first 12 months of me stacking, silver didn't move at all. It was literally between 20 and 35 and it was just stagnant for the whole 12 months. I did see that gold was on a slow trend upwards and gold was making money. So I kind of put the blinkers onto silver and just focused on gold. The trouble is, to buy a sovereign, it's like 10 times more than what a blimmin' Britannia is. So then you have to save up that much more money. So throughout that next year, rather than me getting a handful of Britannias every month, it was every 3 or 4 months before I could even afford a sovereign. Like, do you know what I mean? And then next thing you know, we're up at £80 a spot on silver. And I just got priced out of it. But yeah, I did get a few sovereigns along the way though, so I can't grumble too much. Right, are we all done at 15 then, people? I saved the 1 gram. Yeah, because you got those early as well, dude. I remember you saying the other day you were paying like crazy cheap. Was it like 70 or 80 quid or something silly? But yeah, like you say, Mystery, stacker at heart, but you got to treat yourself. If there's a special piece, 50, wow, okay, jeez. Yeah, that's really good. Wow. Yeah, if there's a special piece, man, like, do you know what I mean? It's always nice to treat yourself. But same again, there's certain pieces that I've received off of friends and stuff like that will never get sold purely because the sentimental and like the memories of that person let me selling it to me or let me have it. But yeah, same again, a tube of Britannias means absolute nothing and that would just go in a heartbeat. All right, we're at 16. Are we all said and done? Stephen, freeze for ease. This will be the last one. I'm going to take 2, but for out of respect for Stephen, we're going to get a couple more names in, just as little bonus names. But yeah, 1 in 16 chance, so the odds are really good. Get some extra lives for the giveaway. Which, if I haven't explained, when we do the giveaway evening, so for instance, if you've got 1 entry, your name's on the wheel once. If you're like BBA and you've got 5 entries, your name's on the wheel 5 times. And then throughout the evening, I'm just going to keep knocking you off one at a time until we're down to the last 5 members, and they're going to be the ones getting the bundles. So a single name could get through all the eliminations and make it to the end. But obviously, the more entries you got, the more chance you got of staying in it till the end. We'll be doing this until we reach 1700, so potentially there's a good few weeks left yet. Although I know BBA's itching to get, picking you off one at a time. Although BBA's itching to put a post out and get his BBA army on the job, so potentially we could get there with 1 post. Because I know the magic BBA can do. Alright, we're still at 16, so I've waffled on long enough, so we're going to start getting some names. Nearly caught up with Nessie, only 26 wins. Mate, honestly, I think I've got a feeling Nessie and BBA are tied at 5. Michael, how's it going, mate? Quickly, dude, because you've literally just joined at the perfect time. Copy and paste Stephen Freeze for ease. Yeah, slap it in the chat quick, mate. And then we're going to get you into this very last one. I'm literally going to be ending it in the next 5 minutes or so, man. There we go, mate. Right, 17 users. But yeah, I think at the minute, Nessie and BBA are leading with 5 each. Although I have to go over the last stream, so I haven't updated the list as yet. But for now, all right, we're going to do 4 right now. Quick succession, speed running it. Glass Velo, number 1. Congratulations, mate. Wait, hold on, Nessie, do what? What did I do? Nessie's always trying to get me in trouble. What did I say, Nessie? I'm always like super careful, especially when Nessie's about. Oh yeah, that's fine. I didn't say a naughty word. All right, next up, Jamie Frost. Congratulations, bro. You also get an extra life. All right, we're gonna do 2 more. I stack gold, dude. Is that your 3rd one of the evening, mate? You're gonna be up literally neck and neck with BBA and Nessie if you aren't already. And then finally, for the last one of the evening, Mr. E. Congratulations, bro. You also get an entry. All right. Anyway, right. Nessie and BBA. Let's do this because I'm gonna dock you some entries if you carry on. I won't, but right, wicked. Right, I have got a hell of a job ahead of me because I've got to go through 2 lives now and update these lists. It's some 25 to go. Here we go. At some point, I will do a tally, and like, I don't know if you guys want me to put a post up and show all the entries up to date. I know last time there was 20 names, there was 58 entries and 20 people. So although there's more entries than people, there's only a 1 in 20 chance you getting into that 5. Because obviously other people have extra lives. But yeah, let me know. Something to do maybe is like put a little post up, keep everyone informed. Could always chuck it over in stackers as well. Because that's the other thing. If I post in there about it, potentially that would just take me past 1700 as well. I'm trying to drag it out. I've literally got to go get those poker chips made before I do anything. All right, people. I am going to leave it there. I am absolutely roasting. I need to go get some tea as well. I haven't had any food tonight. Yeah. Next Thursday we go live again, and we will get some more names. But yeah, as for tonight, I think we'll call it there. Yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out today. Obviously, it's just me waffling for an hour, so I do appreciate you guys hanging out. For dinner, mate, it's gonna be super annoyed, so I wasn't gonna have it tonight. But it's gonna be chicken salad because my pack where my salad was in got crushed and it opened the lid when I come back from getting groceries earlier. So yeah, it's gonna be some salad tonight, mate. I'm on a bit of a health kick, mate, trying to be a little bit healthier, man. Hence why there was no rum and coke and energy drinks, which also isn't that healthy. But it is what it is, man. Right, anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. And yeah, I'll catch you all next Thursday. But yeah, with that all being said, thank you all so much for watching. And I'll catch you all over on the next one.